I think we're just very lucky. Our family is very special.
The lives of the Shaw family are a rare occurrence in the Army.
This is home. My dad's parents retired here and lived in the area for a long time, so we've always been kind of rooted here.
The words home and roots don't always have the same meaning for kids who grew up in military families compared to other children.
Yeah, it's funny because whenever I'm asked, hey, where are you from? I always say, well, I'm from everywhere because, Dad was in the military, we moved around all the time.
For the Shaws, however, Fort Knox has become a literal home base for multiple generations of the family.
He served in Korea? Vietnam, and then retired in '79.
Kent Shaw graduated from Fort Knox Community Schools when his father was stationed here in the 70s. He married his wife Robin, also the child of a soldier, at Cavalry Chapel on post. Although he chose a career in the Army like his father, he never could have imagined he'd return to Fort Knox with his own children 20 years later.
When I was in high school, my guidance counselor was the same guidance counselor my dad had. My history teacher was the same history teacher my dad had.
Like their father and grandfather before them, Mark and Ben Shaw both felt called to join the Army. Now, another 20-some years after their graduations, both sons have daughters attending Fort Knox Middle High School.
One of my closest friends as a teen was my cousin, and that was here, right? So I'm kind of seeing a lot of what I went through in her life, because now she's back here in my high school, her best friend's her cousin, and she has her grandparents that are kind of like the anchor to everything. So yeah, it's awesome.
Kent said the stars aligned in such a way that the entire family, grandparents, parents, and grandchildren, all ended up at Fort Knox together, right back where Great-Grandpa first brought the Shaws in 1973, half a century later.
Kind of brings tears to your eyes because I think the dynamic is very important.
The unique situation isn't lost on the girls as well, who are both familiar with the constant transitions of military life.
Most people are in and out of here, and I'm just glad we're all together. I'm glad God blessed us with this opportunity, and I'm glad to be having such a great bond with her.
For the time being, the Shaw family is just embracing the fortunate circumstance of all being together.
We're all getting older. Having this opportunity isn't going to last forever. I don't know where I'm going to end up when I retire. I might not live around here, so to be able to create this time is very special.
Each year, April is celebrated as the month of the military child. The Shaws are an extraordinary example of continued service across generations and the deep gratitude that comes with appreciating time with family.
It is very unique, okay? And I don't take that for granted at all.
With Fort Knox News, I'm Jen DeHaan.